He's a dude who's overcome adversity. Like, if there's anything I know about this, is overcoming adversity. Like, I get it. I get it when the door's shut in your face. He's been thrown out of locker rooms. I've been turned down on tryouts, you know.
Tommaso Ciampa, you were involved in a big weekend, SummerSlam weekend. You've aligned yourself with someone I don't think anyone would have expected you to be paired with, and that is, yeah. So, what do you think? You are in there with the Miz. This is an odd coupling to people on the outside, but why does it make sense for you? Because it seems like you're motivated out there.
Yeah, you know, well, one, he's my brother's favorite wrestler, and that carries weight. I'm not even kidding. He is. I like The Miz. Like, I've always been a fan of The Miz. I think it's kind of funny, the false narrative of, like, well, my Ciampa wouldn't relate with The Miz. It's like, well, you don't know your Ciampa then. Like, why would I not like him? He's a dude who's overcome adversity. Like, if there's anything I know about this, is overcoming adversity. Like, I get it. I get it when the door's shut in your face. He's been thrown out of locker rooms. I've been turned down on tryouts, you know. You go through injuries. It's just, he's been doing it. He's in the grind. Like, I don't hate anyone who's gone through the grind. Like, if you go through the grind, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was Logan Paul and I was with him, it'd be weird. That'd be weird to me. Like, why is Ciampa with Logan Paul? I don't know. He just came here for a cup of coffee and all of a sudden he's on SummerSlam. I don't know why Ciampa's with him. That doesn't make sense. But with Miz, it's like, come on, man. 2-time Grand Slam champ, like, main event. I don't have to lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's got sick gear, and I get to use his seamstress for tomorrow, so that's really cool.
Are you getting some Miz gear?
I'm getting Miz gear. Yeah, dude, I'm getting, and it's like super colorful. I saw a glimpse of it, and my seamstress Jolene, she's like, hey, you sure? It's got like pinks in it and stuff. I was like, Jolene, whatever he gives you, just make it me. She's like, okay. So yeah,
A bedazzled, broken heart.
It's gonna be wonderful. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm very excited.
You brought up Logan Paul. This is a huge celebrity. This is a guy who's signed now long-term with WWE. But you said he's here for a cup of coffee. He's on SummerSlam. He had a featured match on WrestleMania. You are a guy who's fighting for those, for lack of a better term, spots on the card. Is there resentment there?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a piece of crap. You know, like, there's no mixing words about it. Like, great, I get it. He's man, it's hard for me. So even if he was like a pro athlete, I'd be like, you know, yeah, he paid his dues in that.
You don't consider him a pro athlete?
What?
I'm just asking.
What athletic?
Sure.
Which athletic? Which one?
Some
a
people
boxer? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Come on, I would knock him out. Give me a break.
Okay.
No, I don't. But like, if you were a pro football player, I'd be like, oh yeah, you paid your dues in that. Hey, I don't discredit his following, and it's way more than mine. Social media impact, amazing. But I don't know, man. I just, no, he don't belong here. And like, until you get on the road and you start taking the bumps and you start paying your dues, no, you don't belong here. Like, and if you can hang and you can prove you can hang, kudos. But I don't think he can hang on. I think he's too soft.
We'll find out at SummerSlam. Want to talk to you about this. Everyone knows it. Massive changes in the WWE. The long-term future going in a different direction. Someone you're very familiar with creatively is Triple H. He is now guiding the direction of WWE, and you're on Monday Night Raw, something that is, once again, under his leadership. How do you feel about being a performer and where that vision could apply with you as a performer as well?
So I feel very much business as usual. And I mean, you control what you control, right? And that's kind of like, that's been my MO. And it's how I applied myself when he was in charge of NXT. Control what you can control. Work your butt off. How do you look? Are you healthy? Are you physically there? Are you mentally there? Are you cutting good promos? Everything else kind of sorts itself. And, you know, and then opportunities come and you make the most of them. You know, you got to hit a home run every time you're up at bat. That worked for me in NXT. And I think it was starting to work for me under Vince and Ron. I don't think anything changed. Now it's Triple H, and I know it works for him just because I've kind of been there and done that. So yeah, I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I don't feel like I need to change much. And then hopefully opportunities just get bigger and bigger as time goes.
Now, you know things about Triple H that people may not know and things that he can do. There's a lot of excitement for him taking over in this role. Is there excitement in the locker room for it as well?
Excitement, I think, right? Change usually sparks excitement. each person's probably got their own views and opinions on it. For me, I like the idea of every time we talk, we have a similar approach to the business, and we both appreciate stories. And I'm hoping that we get to tell some really good stories. That'd be my one takeaway on it. Hopefully that happens. But man, I don't think change is going to happen overnight. You know, there's an evolution to all of this. There's a lot of dominoes in play. So I just feel like it's a wait and see approach. The cool thing is 20 or so years from now, when we look back at this time, it's going to be like, there was a shift. And I get to be on the inside of the shift. So that, for me, that's the excitement part. It's like, oh, this has never been done before. Like Vince has never not been in the picture. So there's just the excitement of the unknown. So that part is cool.
Let's talk about the business of Tommaso Ciampa. It is kicking ass. It is hurting people. We've seen it from the independents. I saw it in the Midwest with AAW. I saw it when you came in NXT, and now you're doing it on Monday Night Raw. You're targeting people. You're picking out specific people and going after them. It's a very calculated maneuver. What is this new approach, or is this just what you've always been doing? And where do you think it's going to lead to you on Monday Night Raw now? What's next for you?
Well, to be honest, the simple thing with Raw is it gets way more eyes than NXT. And I learned really fast that the people who know me from that maybe make up a small percentage of this new audience. And we just have to get this new audience familiar with me and to train them to know who Ciampa is. So it's just a matter of just finding an opportunity and trying to find an opportunity. And Miz then took attention to it. He noticed it. And the good thing about that is a lot of eyes are on Miz and a lot of eyes are on Logan Paul. And if I'm in that company, a lot of eyes are on me. You know what? I just saw it Monday with Raw Talk. I don't get that Raw Talk opportunity if I'm not by Miz, who's talking about Logan Paul. It doesn't happen. So it's just, you just say, oh, you guys have eyeballs on you. Let me insert myself. Let me get a little bit of that. Because that's all I need. I just need to get the ball rolling. And once the ball gets rolling, I can handle it all myself. It's just a matter of getting the ball rolling.
Tommaso Ciampa, he's here. If you like this, jump into the comments below and let us know.